Good afternoon, folks, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you're having a good or at least pleasant holiday. We're going to be trying something new today. I've been hearing a little bit about this game from people I trust, and it looks like I'm going to have to take a look at Pentiment. I know very little about this game. My impression of it is that it's some sort of medieval mystery, and that's about it. I looked up what a pentiment is, and it refers to pentimento, which is a reappearance in a painting of an original drawn or painted element, which was eventually painted over by the artist. Pentimento or is a change made by the artist during the process of painting. The changes are usually hidden beneath a layer of subsequent paint. We'll see what kind of significance that has. The game uses stylized fonts and reading effects that may be difficult for some readers. The easy read fonts options. Okay, that's very nice of them. Does anybody have any strong feelings about this? Because I might use the stylized fonts unless people really want me to use the easy read fonts, in which case I have no problem doing that. You can swap it after the fact. Okay. Pentiment automatically saves your game progress. Oh, I didn't know this was going to be in Latin. That's a problem. A stone? There's something under the stone. Get rid of that. Get out of here. So this is on Xbox Game Pass, so I didn't really pay anything for it other than the like $10 a month I'm paying for PC Game Pass. But it is $20 right now, and it just came out. So if this interests you, you might want to do that. Cat. April 1518. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. That's incorrect, Socrates. You shut the fuck up. Don't fuck him up, Socrates. Not my fault God made me this handsome. Oh, I didn't notice you there, Beatrice. This Christian faith views desire less favorably than I did in my time. Oh? You must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Exactly. I didn't agree to any of this. Hey, Fenfil. This is, well, I don't really know. We've just begun what this game is about. We'll find out. The alternative is becoming a philosopher. Fuck that. Oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. It's not why I'm doing it anyway. So is this a dream? I think this is a dream. Given that we're talking to Socrates and... I can't always dream of this place. It's my brain neurons firing off in weird directions. This is normal. Oh, I can get margin notes. Okay. Yato, shut the fuck up over there. Jesus. Okay, yes, Saint Grobian is a fictional saint of curses and foolishness. So I was wondering about that, given that he had a very specific way of dress, and he had the saint thing around him. So I kind of figured he was a figure in something that I just didn't recognize. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of that in this game. That's fine. It's hard to concentrate with that trumpet. The abbot can't push me around. That's what I like to hear. Sir! Alright, that's it. Throw him off the boat. I thought we were going home. This is how we have to get home? Hi, small child poking at me in my sleep. Ah! Child script. Indecipherable. The Baron, April 1518. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town, head up to the abbey so I can work at the scriptorium. That's my journal. Oh my, we got a map. We got a big map. Oh, wow. There's multiple maps. People. Piero. Known for his kindness and helpful nature. Respected as a master painter, especially in works of extraordinary color. Lost it. Free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center, and city of arts, including printing. Well, this game will be relevant to me then. Are we gonna see a Heidelberg? Wait. I think I just stepped in it right there. Proving that I don't remember what they called the printing press back then. Or who invented it. Somebody will correct me. Wait. The Picatrix, Kia Solomon, the Heptameron. Huh. Wizard books. Hello, small child. This is animated very well. Good morning, Andreas. Did you... That was weird. Did you sleep well? Sure. So I pecked you some food. Does she have an accent and they're like translating it? Translating the vowels? Some of the rye you like from the albums. Albans. Gutenberg. Gutenberg made the printing press, right? Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Is that Otto? Oh, okay, so the notes here are like, here's a portrait of that guy. Otto stopped by? Around dawn. Oh. Times are tough. Oh, times are real tough. Peter. I'm not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. What is this shit? Don't they pay taxes every year? Yeah, sure, why not? If this doesn't... I don't see money as a resource yet. It's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. How's your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months. Saint Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. Divine Office, the prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. Sounds thrilling. Gotta get your prayers in. new chapter in my life. Chapter. After some wandering. This is what I want to do. This will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that. We're talking to people who don't get to fucking decide anything. It's getting there. Every time I click on God, I'm expecting it to zoom out to just, you know, the classic picture of God. After Vespers, monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours, and is followed by supper. Right, yeah, I was thinking like the Monty Python God with mouth, with the square moving. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Okay. So we have plans tonight. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Until later. Oh, that must be Peter. Andreas? Ill Peter. This town's gone to shit since my days. Were things different when you were young? It's different as beer and piss. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Percha to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Pagan goddess of the Alps associated with animals and spinning wool. Still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. Interesting. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, ill Peter. Well, no one told Percha that. She was here first. Renan Kemper, the late husband of Attila. Some of us keep traditions alive. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. Oh. I should go. God bless you. Oh, we got a run button. Cool. Or no, we just run. We just have a little bit of momentum acceleration going on. Yorg. Big Yorg. Every day but Sunday. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming. Smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your wandering years? That's kind of what I figured. Oh. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Basel. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Flanders. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Or Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. What do y'all think? Any takers? I'm leaning towards Italy, since I am... Yeah. At least I've been to those places. We are an Italian artist. No wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long, Big Yorg. Oh, well. Well. Are we party, Andreas? I think we are. Rockus is gonna be mad at me that I picked, like, his loadout. What do you think I spent my time doing? You better not let Father Thomas hear about it. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere St. Augustine, who said, "Lord, make me chaste," but not yet. Feminine? Oh, okay, feminine. There we go. Naming a chicken after another man's wife doesn't seem right. You have a lot in common with Christ. You're making fun. It's fine. I get it. What do you do with all the eggs? That's Clara. Count commons. Awful lot of sheep here. Oh, all your sheep escaped. That sucks. Should I offer to help? We could help out. And again, I don't know anything about sheep. Is there something I can do to help? Have you ever handled sheep before? No. No, but thank you. Something going up in the Steinauer's place. He looks rich. Stay out of trouble. All right. Eat shit, Andreas. Sheep are blocking the road currently. Ah! Thank you. Yeah. Please don't show me the block texts yet. I can't process that. These new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. Titular character of a popular 15th century book, Till is a prankster continually exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. Nice. Or he's also skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. Class act. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. It's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from witch mania. Or less than a day's ride from Innsbruck. Oh. Okay, that was maybe I shouldn't talk about witches. might get into an argument about this. You're not my dad. Actually, I think you can make me go. Shit. Do you think I like saying these silly things to people to get them to come to church? No? This is Lorenz, Baron of Rothvogel, the great lord from the countryside near Worms. I read that as preposterous. Prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire located on the Rhine River, Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. Diets? What does that mean in this context? I wish all your neighbors were this welcoming. Venice is a major city for commerce and art in southern Europe. Emperor's Diet. An imperial diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial states of the Holy Roman Empire. The prince-electors, the princes and dukes, the representatives of the imperial cities, they meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. It sounds thrilling. How was Venice? Oh, fascinating. The city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. The city's artists are still producing wonderful work. Titian, in particular, is a god. No offense, Father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck and decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kiersau. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Abbot of Kiersau. An account of the early history of Tassing. Kiersau's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothvogel bought another to the abbey as a gift. It's hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. Interesting, where you've got a book and you're not sure if it's legit, and you need to find another copy of it to see if it's the same or not. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. Commissioned a manuscript from the abbey through Father Ganon. I have to come and check on its progress. You should speak with young Master Mailer here. Still have to marry and be approved by the city council. It's an honor to meet you. I don't know how you decide which one is legit. That's a legit question. There's got to be a way, right? Scriptorium, I assume, is the room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts? Yes. Exactly what I was going to say, game. Thank you. A Nuremberger artist working in an abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk. Sure. Oh, shit. Thank you for the introduction. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm invited. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I think I committed to something here. I'm gonna be super late. Journeyman from Nuremberg. You seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in a university for a number of years at Erfurt. Wonderful, the same university as Martin Luther. One of the most populous cities in the empire and is located near its heart. Been home to a respected university since 1379 as a master for humanist thought. Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg. Controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. Yes. Okay. Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him, did you? You must tell me. He was a few years ahead of me. Uh-oh. His ideas do seem fascinating. This will be remembered. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I get the feeling I'm being set the fuck up here. Wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they've even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Here we go. A list of propositions against the church's practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517. So this is not pre-theses, this is post-theses. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gounod does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. You seem very well educated. My family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well-read as any university student. How did you earn your doctorate? Or did you earn your doctorate? Huh? Uh-huh? What was your area of study? Theology, imperial law, or medicine? Let's go with medicine. I feel medicine. The basics of the fractured system of laws that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Let's go medicine. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in decades to come. What? These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Alright, Lorenz, I'm not really buying this. She clearly knows you. Well, what of your early time in the university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? The upper and lower divisions of a classic liberal arts university education. Latin, grammar, logic, and rhetoric form the trivium. Arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy form the quadrivium. Interesting. Do you have a favorite subject? Ooh, okay. Latinist. Logician. Facts and logic. Orator. Occultist. Heavens and earth. I do like logician, but I also like orator. I always like to play the orator character. Yeah. The art of persuasion, naturally. Rhetoric. I assume you studied the Greeks and Romans both. Yes, Aristotle and Cicero, of course, but also Christian thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas. We have less use for public discourse than senators did in the Roman Republic. Doctors of the church weren't trying to persuade politicians, but to move the mind toward Christian truth. Still, the principles remain the same. Invent your arguments, then arrange, style, and internalize them before delivering them to your audience. Splendid. Though I suppose an artist has little use for rhetoric, especially in a place such as this. Not true. Rhetoric is also an art. Well put. Was there anything else you excelled at? Oh, I get a second. A soul in danger come out of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Plants and animals. Now let's take visual calculus. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's Organon the foundation of your study? Euclid's Elements for geometry. The past few centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. Good job. All monks and friars, of course. A great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the church's vision of truth. Is that so wrong? I question that these great men should have had to wrestle logic into what the church established by fiat and force. Thank you. Oh, there's the abbot. There's not much left of it these days. It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. Ah, I do know the artist, Brother Piero. Incredible talent with color. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. She seemed to recognize you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Oh boy. Oh, you must be Father Gano. I am Berenz, Baron of... Oh boy. Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. I'm not good with remembering faces. Forgive me, my lord. I wasn't expecting you for another few days. I wrote ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes. I mean, no, it's no trouble. Do you want to see it now? In a moment. I could do a bit of refreshment. No, may I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly. I will meet you there. I desire refreshment as well. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? Should ask again when he's in a better mood. I may could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early. Find a way to get paid. That's linseed oil. I know that. I'm also much more handsome, though. I wouldn't know. You just have to trust me, then. Very well, thank you. Saffron. Saffron, I can use that as a pigment, right? This is a very round nun. Okay. Let's take a quick break. It hasn't been very long, but I feel like things are about to start happening soon. We'll be right back with more Pentiment. Alright, thank you for waiting, folks. As always, thanks for watching today. And happy Thanksgiving, of course. If you're not already following me, the voice of dog, feel free to do that. It helps me out, and I appreciate it. Let's get back to the game. Continue exploring. Feverfew. Oh, I know what that is. I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. What concern is it of yours? You said much in saying nothing. And now I will say even less. Good day. Never mind. Not for me. Wound wart. I hear a cat. Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men. Sorry to bother you. Oh. Pet cat! Mouse fanger. Nice kitty. Good kitty. Hi, Sophie. How are things going? I cannot speak with men. My apologies. Cinquefoil. Doors in the convent are locked to outsiders. Loquarium. Cloister, crypt, tower. No, it's just trying to be friendly. I have a favor to ask of you. I was hoping you could give me pay for the latest manuscript early. This isn't part of the arrangement you made with Father Gurneau. You'll be paid in the completion of each additional manuscript you illuminate, not before. I'll finish them in the next few days anyway. Think you can wait a few days to collect your wages? Savvy runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble, with not only for Kearsall, but for Tassing as well. The matter is pressing, Brother Matthew. For the love of another Christian, I beg you to make an exception. Very well. Do not ask this of me again. Here you are. I shall note this with Father Gurneau and Father Ferenc. God bless you. Give Clara the rent. I'll give it to her directly to make sure she receives it. Oh my god. Well, let's go back and give her the rent right now, actually. Wonder if I can fast travel with the map. Let's find out. No. No. Okay. Whatever. I'm supposed to go to the scriptorium next. That's certain. Or will they stop? They might stop me from going back, but let's find out. No, it doesn't seem like it. Columbine. Is there an herb called Columbine? Because I'm familiar with the flower. It's the Christian thing to do. Wow, so I got invited to dinner somewhere else. What about the mill? They're farmers. What does she matter to you? Is there something special about it? Only mill. Yes, I'm sure it's the peasants who are the problem. I think they have more urgent matters in their minds. Is that... How do you get money? I help with the abbot with the scriptorium's commissions. My dad says drawing's stupid. It's not worth anything. Your dad's wrong. Not where he can hear. You like to draw? Yes. More than anything, but I have to do it where Dad can't see. He gets mad. My dad doesn't like some of the things I do either. That's why I don't tell him. Can I tell you a secret? Sure. Sometimes I draw in the ruins in the meadow where Dad can't see. The Romans would have been honored. They loved defacing monuments. I don't know what that means. Don't worry about it. What do you draw? Cats. Mom. I don't know. Keep drawing. You can pet the weird dog. I'm wounded! Maybe I shouldn't be so familiar with this person. For them or for me? So far, it seems like a life most others. Right, that goes to the church. Alright, let's go back to the Abbey. Start checking out these rooms. Can you read Italian? medicines. Chapter house, you say? An artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Dog. Cellar. Wait, let's not go there yet. Lucas, hello. There's a lot of people here that I haven't met. What does Brother Adog know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall. I don't even know where that is. It's a land across the west where all they eat is fish. Sounds miserable. That's what he always complains about, the fish. Yes, I'm English, so I wouldn't really know anything about that, would I? God, I need a map. Well, I do have a map, that's the funny thing. But I'm still lost. Volkbert. Abattoir. Oh, my. A Volvel? What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. The outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. Given the number of letters and the size of the disc, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. A cipher? A decoder ring? We'll think about that later. That's in the Prior's house. Alright, I guess we should get to fucking work, huh? This guy talks in anagrams. Hello. A storm is coming. You're too sensitive. No, I'm just gonna let this go on. He heard Lorenz Rothvogel had arrived and he hurried out like a little mouse. Ferenc is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rothvogel, it's pathetic. You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior, only to speak about them like this behind their backs. It's shameful. Oh. Oh no. Baron Rothvogel, his manuscript. I just realized he will want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anybody else. Rothvogel is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including the Prince Bishop of Freising. Hearsaw is already out of favor. Yeah, let's do it. Liar. Can't you get by without it? I need to reference it for my work. I like how they need to be separated by a door. This is so fucking Christian. That doesn't feel right. I don't know why. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. That is not very reassuring to tell an artist. I'm sorry, but... What do you mean? It's all my work. My son, you're copying the My brother in Christ, you are copying the illustration from the Inder Mall manuscript almost exactly. What's wrong with that? Haven't I improved on it? Aesthetically, yes, it's wonderful, but I feel you have not given much thought to what it represents. It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter. The peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gernot. What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted. But it is not the way November is. Art is illusion, storytelling. But in their most sublime form, these images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for truth. Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. Yeah, like, why can't they forage for acorns? It's dumb. What will it say to those who see it in a future generation, centuries beyond our comprehension? Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint to seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need not listen to my opinions. These are just the thoughts of some old monk. This room is a place out of time. Why does that make you sad? I'll admit, I am still fond of the old styles of lettering and illumination, but even in my youth I knew it could not last. The creation of books, of art, is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. God, this is like when I was going to college when digital was really just taking over and studying film. Where we'll be able to read and in doing so be brought to truth. Don't you think there's a danger in anyone being able to write? Anyone being able to read anything? I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Adok. Yeah, that sounds... And Brother Guy. Kind of you to say so, Andreas, but you will need not be concerned for me. I've lived a long life and I'm happy to have served the Lord. I am ready. $9 a.m.? That's it? It's only 9 a.m.? After all that? I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule. What rule did you break? Are you not allowed to talk in this room or something like that? I bet it's like that. Hmm? Oh. Oh. You've got the device. What's going on in here? Trying to get a bug flying around in front of my face. Illuminata? What was that noise? I knocked a bowl of paint to the floor. Some of the manuscripts are quite delicate. He seemed to be in a great hurry. I think he is on edge since Baron Rothvogel arrived early. Divine reading, you say? Lectio Divinia is the thoughtful reading of and meditation on Scripture, a daily part of life in Benedictine communities. Are you still mad at me for bothering that book? Bug is buzzing around. I think I got him. Anger is not appropriate response for a nun. The fact remains you tricked me into giving you that book for no valid reason. Is it not valid to want to see the work of one of the great Irish scribes? Not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot permits it. What's all this fuss about Lorenz Rothvogel? Why is Prior Ferenc so nervous? I didn't know you were familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. I haven't dealt with him personally, but the Prior and Father Abbot have. Well, I know he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years, and he paid enough to help the Abbey when we needed it. Like what? What did he buy? I can't remember. You know, I have my own responsibilities to attend to. How about this, Andreas? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron. Alright. Out there, where you and your cohort are carelessly strewing books around the scriptorium, I will tell you what books I'm looking for. Find them and return them to me. 2 volumes of the Aeneid. Oh, I know that one. Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches, 3 inches thick. Innsbruck inches or Nuremberg? Okay. They are not his to keep. The Aeneid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero. Oh yeah, Aeneas. Yeah, I remember having to translate some of that in Latin class. That was kind of fun. It was like a really... I remember translating, like, just how quickly Aeneas, like... Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. You're in the frame now. Right. Yeah. So Aeneas chose his duty to the gods over his lover, Dido. And Dido was not happy about this and set herself on fire and stabbed herself in the chest and all kinds of things. You got a 5 on the AP Latin test? Holy shit. Or AP English. I got a 4 on AP English. I passed. I did not pass AP Bio, though. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? We all have our vocations. You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously. I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do. You're right, of course. Is it really that bad? Is being a woman that limiting in 1519? How would you know? I really wanted to see what that said. I appreciate that you understand how limited our roles and our choices truly are. Even in stories where maidens to be rescued and wed, cruel seducers of men, or wizened crones. Like Dido, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of men. We can never be the protagonists of our own stories. Wait 500 years. It'll take a while. And yeah, it's not a pretty story. It's fine poetry. For men. Now, the books. That was a nice little aside. I like that. Wretched Gurin. Green cover, diamond pattern. The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy. That book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. A baby is sold to pirates, raised as servant, and lives a life of adventure, ruling princesses and fighting in tournaments. You forgot the best part. Learns he has royal blood. It's not to love. Better suited for knaves like me. Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women. Books like this, it's all the same type of fantasy, isn't it? To die better than we are born. And what's the problem with that? There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free, neither male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. We may be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world. It isn't this world you should be concerned with. Yeah, the typos get repaired if you wait a little bit. It's really neat. It's a cool little effect. There is only one book left. A dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2 inches thick. What is it? The description should be sufficient. I don't know why you won't tell me, but alright, I'll find it. Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded about this book, like he was hiding it. Very good. Please bring it here. What is it? It looks like French. Maybe I should have learned French at some point. What is this? Jacob's Ladder? I haven't asked so many questions. I've asked one question twice and you haven't answered me. I have good reason to not answer you. Yes? 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Its author shared the same fate. Why? I don't know. It isn't my place to question the judgment of one bishop, much less 3. And before you ask, no, I haven't read it. But I know it contains a dialogue between love and reason. "200 years ago. Why is it still here? Because Father Matthias loved books, all books. He didn't want to see it destroyed. Sounds reckless. I would not say I knew the abbot well, but I would not say he was reckless. He believed he was doing the right thing, and he was confident inquisitors would never look through Kearsaw's library. It's not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Gurneau learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed. How did he know the book was here? Mother Cecilia made a note of the inventory when she was the librarian. Well, I refuse to give it to you if all you're gonna do is destroy it. But why not? What are you gonna do with it? I'm not sure. Read it and become a French heretic. That's not funny, I'm serious. Give me that book or our deal is forfeit. I won't tell you anything about Baron Rothvogel. Alright, can I convince her somehow? Consider the sound theological reasons for allowing this book to exist. This is some old French and hard to translate. I do appreciate you trying. More sound than a condemnation from 3 bishops of Paris? What do they know? I mean, who are you going to trust? Them or me? Oh. Did you leave university voluntarily or were you expelled? I propose a compromise. I will take the book from the Abbey far away. I'll be gone by the time Father Gano asks about it, and if you like, you can say I stole it. I doubt he'll make a fuss about me stealing a book he wanted destroyed. I don't like this, Andreas. It feels wrong in my heart. I swear I'll take it far away. It's been out here for years, and besides, how could you have stopped me? I'm trusting you in this, Andreas, against my better judgment. Don't make me regret this. I've got the book. I got it. Alright, will you still tell me anything about the Baron? Now then, Baron Rothvogel. Quickly, though, I need to finish up here soon. She may only have time to answer one question, so I should choose carefully. I'm leaning towards 1 and 4. He mentioned finding a copy of the Historia Taciae. He said it had some scandalous details in it. That book is patient zero for the strange brainworms that nuns are literally married to the spirit of Christ. Oh, is that what they think? I've never heard that before. Oh, wild. Okay. I thought it would be an interesting book. I didn't realize it was a neo-Nazi thing. It deals specifically with the Roman occupation of this land. What about that could have upset Father Matthias so much? Can't claim any deep insights into the former abbot's mind. I understood him to be a virtuous and charitable man, sometimes to a fault. It is not always best when an abbot considers himself a friend to his brothers instead of their shepherd. The game of telephone is extremely horrifying, and I was talking to my friend last night, and I mentioned Rosa Versailles, and he went off about how Marie Antoinette was a fairly mundane figure that got demonized, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of the perspective that Rosa Versailles took, more or less. And he mentioned just, you know, the horrifying game of historical telephone, and that's why it made me think of that. It is not always best when an abbot considers himself a friend to his brothers instead of their shepherd. Could something in that book have led Father Matthias to a crisis of virtue? Virtue is only found in crisis. Without it, virtues are little more than ideals. So perhaps there is merit in that idea. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you for your help. Ah, secrets in the Abbey. Goodbye, Illuminata. Eat. am I going again? Between the guest house and the abbot's house. Ah, I see. Okay, outside the... Okay. The guest house. That's the abbot house. That's the chapter house. What are you doing? Mind your own business. You're a scoundrel, always up to no good. I'm keeping my eye on you. Eat shit! I'm done talking. Are you looking into the... Alright, we'll talk to you in a moment, Andres. I'm hungry. Let's pray. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. 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 How did the morning treat you? Not too bad. Hurt my damn hand splitting timber to replace a bad beam in the abbot's house. Just galls me. Oh. Oh. Oak galls were traditionally harvested and distilled into iron ink used in manuscripts. Yeah, iron is one of the elements that is kind of important in making ink. So I took a really cool course in college. It was a chemistry course, but it was a historical ink printing course. And it was essentially, we're going to use chemistry, and it's a chemistry lab course. It's not a lecture course. It's a fucking lab, where we're just gonna make ink in a bunch of different ways with historical processes using modern materials. It was really fun. We made like turquoise and shit. We made ink out of walnuts by just boiling them down for 4 hours. We made all kinds of stuff, and I aced that course because I legit had a pretty good grasp of what was going on there chemically at the time, so I was really proud of that. I wish I could have kind of kept up with that. Select food item to eat. Cheese! Well, that's not all that bad. I get a lot of good work from the Abbey. Casting pilgrim's badges isn't really smithing, but I don't mind. So you're walking with the Baron Rothvogel in the meadow. He's here to check on a commission. Father Matthias had some misgivings about the Baron. What kind of misgivings? that he fools around with young women. He's married, of course. Otto, that's only gossip, and it isn't Christian to spread rumors like that. It's not gossip that he beat up that farmer a few years back, old Rannick, may he rest in peace. Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if he did that, yes, it speaks poorly of his character. We had a long conversation on our way up here, but he didn't mention anything about that. We don't know the guy that well. Come on, let's not... We can't really judge him just yet. We got an idea of his education and his interests. That's about it. No offense, but what does a nobleman have in common with an artist? He's quite well educated. I imagine you have a lot of time to read when you don't have to worry where your next meal is going to come from. This bitterness and envy are not good for our Christian souls, Otto. It's not envy. No one should get away with what he does, what this Abbey does. No offense to you, Andreas. I don't have any problem with the books the Abbey makes. I mean, I never did learn to read, but if people are paying the Abbey to make them, it doesn't bother me. He's a harsh lord. This will be remembered. That's such a good frog. I didn't. We only saw it for a second, but that's really good. Married and a father at such a young age, and he barely lifts a finger for his wife or his child. On top of that, he's a damn thief, and before you say it, Andres, that's more than just gossip. Look at him over by the guest house. He's probably figuring out what he can steal with the least amount of effort. I know one when I see one. Especially when you look in a mirror. Speaking of the Bowers sheep, their ewes are shorn and the women will be spinning it soon, Otto. What? Looks like a storm's coming. I love how much they repeat that. Say hello to Ava for me if you get a chance. Well chosen. Just tell her hello for me and keep out of it. You're the one involving me in your courtship. I didn't ask to be your messenger. Fine, I'll tell her. Time to get back to work. Okay, so far this game is we are an artist working at... Oh, hello, what's going on here? Hang on. So far this game is... Oh, hang on. Thought you were aware that in addition to my role as Kirsau's sacrist, I tend to the shrine of Saint Mortiz. His hand is a relic in the Kirsau's shrine. It's beautifully kept. The martyrdom of Saint Mortiz provides inspiration to us all. You are familiar with the life of Saint Mortiz, are you not? I'm afraid I don't make a habit of learning about every saint I come across. Well, you ought to learn something about Tassing's patron saint while you're here. There are secrets in politics happening, but nothing big has happened yet, and I think it's going to drop at some point. Something is going to happen in this little village, that's for sure. At the hands of the Romans, he protected the town of Christians from slaughter, and in turn he and his legion were decimated. Wouldn't that mean he was a Roman soldier? He was a Roman citizen and led a legion made up of Christians into Bavaria. When he refused to kill the Christians, even though they were traitors to Rome, the emperor had his legion massacred. Most of the pilgrims who visit come knowing only this, if anything, about his life. He was the one to convert the town and save it from destruction. I had no idea the town was so old. That must be why that stuff is still around here in little bits and pieces. She too was martyred for her faith by the rebels inhabiting the town. She was fucking massacred. Huh. I see the mysteries of our saints have overwhelmed your intellect. Many are affected so. God bless you. Carl. If I'm ever in a church that long, I must have fallen asleep. You'd be better off preparing for the child than praying to the saints. Don't you know the miracles of Saint Mortiz, Andreas? I hope the saints hear your prayers then, if you're so focused on it. Hi. No. Alright, we're back out. Oh, okay, that's locked. Yeah, we need to go the other way. Never went into the crypt or the tower. You got bells. Yeah, our character is not a monk, he's an artist. And he's not from around here. He's just learning from the monks. E. Find the secret door to library. Oh. Secret entrance to the library. I see. This guy looks different from everybody else. T-Sod, thank you for that sub.
This game looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good. Oh, so he's Ethiopian. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal Sunday. I can make time. Journo. Andreas. How do I get to the place again? I don't know where to start with this shit. You're working like you want to see this place closed. I dispute your criticism. I still have my talent, praise be to God. Normally you're so reliable. Aaron Rothvogel has come to check on his progress, and this? This is all you have? Should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupted by age that you didn't notice the seasons have changed? You're not the one who will answer for it, so why should you care? Typical. Shut up, Ferenc. Stop taking out your frustrations on an old man. You impudent knave. How dare you speak to me like that? I am the master of this scriptorium. It is my place to run the scriptorium as I see fit. I agree, Brother Prior. Brother Piero's work is unacceptably slow. You're insufferable, Brother Guy. Oh God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone, this is my work, and I accept responsibility for it. Prior Ferenc is right. Is this mine? It must be, yes? It is, my lord. I can't explain. No, I don't want excuses. I come all this way and I have to be honest. I expected more. It's nowhere near finished and the style is, well, it's very old-fashioned. I thought I made my desires clear. I feel like my generosity towards Kearsall is being taken advantage of. Am I the fool in this sad story? No, of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course. Of course. We only want to accommodate you. Andreas, it is good to see you again. I like all these options, actually. Because it's like, I kind of just want to nod at him. But, like, my lord seems appropriate. But we could just be like, hey, Lorenz, what's up? Hey, how's it going? My buddy. Shit. My lord. Yeah, give some respect without being overly familiar. Father Gano, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustrations? He's clearly capable. Well, my lord, why not have Brother Guy complete it if your speed is concerned? No, I'm not talking about the script, that's fine, but the art, the illustrations. I want Andreas to do the others. If Andreas is alright with it. There we have it. I hope this allays your concerns, my lord. By the way, Father Abbot, am I still welcome at your table for supper? Naturally, my lord. Wonderful. I'd like Andreas to join us. My lord, I've already made supper plans with the Drucker family in town. My apologies. Nonsense. You can eat with them any day. I'm only here for the evening. Well, Father? Oh, god damn it. Well, that would be quite unusual. Unusual or not, I doubt that my good friend the Prince Bishop would deny additional guests at the table. What do you think? I understand. Yes, you're right, of course. Andreas may join us for supper. I look forward to it. You had this planned! What? You must have put your hook in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town. It's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself. Brother Prior, Andreas is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are, and you've embarrassed me, the Abbot, and the Abbey. Prior Fenric is right, of course. No wonder we don't get more commissions. Can you stop flattering the Prior for 1 minute? You're so insincere in your oh man, who do we lash out at over here? Or do we say nothing? If anyone is the embarrassment here, it's you, Ferenc. Brothers! If you please, Sister Zidana and I would prefer if you could keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here. Of course. Get back to work, everyone. Well, that was not wonderful. Vespers. I guess I'm eating with the Abbot. Oh, what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. From the library of the University of Five Churches, the Hungarians call it Pex. That's where Ferenc is from. Did Ferenc steal this? A text on astronomy, it looks like. I'm not familiar with it. Bastard script. Burgundian? Flemish. Not from here and not recently. Oh. Handwriting between the lines and the margins. Is he notating the text for his personal use? It's a thorough commentary. He didn't even blot the ink dry. All astrological symbols. Oh yeah, they are. Greek, to be sure. It's not even a word, just a jumble of letters. This must become some kind of cipher. What's the key? The Volvel I found also has Greek letters on it. They must be connected, but how? This cipher has astrological symbols. There's something I'm missing. I'll copy this down the reference later. Cool. Yeah, that seems important. Somehow. Okay. Quick break so I can grab another drink. And we're going to go for a little bit more, because this is just getting interesting. I need to see where this goes. We'll be right back. Alright, thank you for watching, folks. Thank you for hanging out today. Once again, if you're not already following me, the Voice of Dog, feel free to do that. It helps me out, and I appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving today. Okay, where are we going right now? Courtyard and Lavatorium. Okay, I was there not too long ago. I found the secret passage in the crypt. There has to be a book in the library I could use to figure this out. Perhaps I can find a way in after dark. Okay. Isn't the Lavatorium out here? Isn't this where they keep the relics? No, we're back here. There it is. The circumstances are unusual, to be sure. They won't be able to speak with you. None of the brothers will. The same doesn't apply to you. You can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. That's right. There's nothing wrong with your style. Chapter house now? Refectory. Ah. Hello, everyone. Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. Have you read Matthew much? Some, yes. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. And he ordered the disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that He has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. It's like, look at everybody's face right now. Hang on, look at everyone's face down here. They're all looking at him and just like, Y'all heard about church politics? The quail, my God, Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Several monks are typing. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Oh, he's really putting me in a difficult position. Yeah, not right fucking now, Socrates. Shut up. I think I need to be quiet. I don't know what else to do. I must respect the Father Abbot's wishes at this table. Hey, too, Andreas. I expected more of you. Enough! You are a guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any other brother. Is that clear? It's your abbey, but you are taking too much offense at this and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous. Outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historia Taciae. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night. No good would have come of it. I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in the chapter privately. Please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. I'm sure it will all be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. That seems unlikely. We must never lose hope. What do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night. Sleep. I should get some sleep. Wait a minute, it's dark. There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lorenz must be awake. Wait, it's dark now. I should see if I can get into the library. No, I cannot get into the library. Let's go home and go to sleep. Huh? Oh. Did you see that in the aqueduct? There must be a better explanation than that. Thank you. Oh. Are you okay? She okay? I give her a communion through a window to her cell? Her cell? She is an anchoress, a religious hermit. Oh, that sounds awful. It sounds like she's in a great deal of pain. Oh, so she has like scoliosis or like joint pain or arthritis. Okay, I was wondering about that. When an entire bubble is erased and gets replaced with a different font. That's Andreas' opinion changing. Okay, that's cool. I like that idea. Drucker, I'm sorry. I had to go see the Baron at dinner. It was a really awkward dinner. I would have rather have been here. I'm sure this goes to, yeah, the Bower Farm. Oh wait, no, this is a different place. Yeez. Go to bed. Day 1 complete. Time to get back to work. What happened? Flooding. Is the farm in danger? Otto wanted me to say... Didn't Otto ask me to say hello? Be a good friend to him and just tell her. Oh, wall's broken. Is that from the flood? Some of our sheep have escaped. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Tell me the details. I'm not a gossip. I am just concerned with my friends. Of course, Andreas. Fancy talk for being nosy. some of the roads are flooded. Oh, jeez. Gotta wonder the percentage of childbirth that peasants could actually, like, you know, successfully give birth in. I don't imagine it's all that high. Oh yeah, I'd be interested to hear it, Morgan. Whatever you got. Oh, the issue might be more of the child not living that long past birth. Yeah, getting ill or just, God, anything. %50 death rate? Wow. Holy shit. Flip a coin and see if you live. I don't like those odds. That's Schlau. Got the kitty in the rain. Yeah, and the mother is having difficulty getting pregnant in the first place. Jesus Christ. Thomas? You may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard. They're gonna be dug back up again anyway. The foundation is going to crack. This is really interesting so far. We haven't gotten to, like, any big event, but so far, the world building, the culture building, everything has been very superb so far. I'm really liking this. I am waiting for the shoe to drop. I don't know if we will see it this stream. Everything all right with the church? Sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. Yes. Yes, it does. Till. Bumped into any ghosts lately? Not since we last spoke. Can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no. Quite the marvels they are. What sort of old legends? He would let me borrow... Father Matthias would let me borrow books from the Abbey's library. I think I read through about half of that library before Father Granot became abbot. Oh, he got a new script. Yeah, we just got a new impression from him because we realized this guy is literate. Neat. He and Father Thomas are strict about which books should be read now. Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss the old pagan ways. Still, the accounts of the Romans in Tassing are my favorite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight Gaius Metellius defeated the, Rati, I think it was. That's where all this comes from. That sounds a lot like the story Brother Matthew told me about St. Mortiz, without the Roman gods, of course. I hadn't thought of that. Both were snowed into this valley, weren't they, and saved near a spring. I wonder if it's the same story. I don't know about all that. A lot of stories get mixed up, even over the years. I feel the same. Oh, I found some good books. Well, I found that one book. I don't know if that's a good book. Martin? Eat shit, Andreas! We have to get to work. Is God with us? Look at this rain. The Baron's wife, Lady Salomea, will be arriving today. My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives. How long have they been married? 7 years now. He was disappointed that you didn't debate with him at supper, but he understands that you didn't want to anger the abbot. Part of the art of rhetoric is understanding the right forum in which to persuade someone. That was not the right forum for the abbot. I agree with that entirely. My lord always wants to discuss things when the mood hits him. He is often alone and feeling it, unfortunately. Is that enough? Is there any chance I could redeem myself in the Baron's eyes? Perhaps not on this occasion. I believe you may have offended the Baron in some other way as well. Some way. Or some ways. I would not fret too much about it, Master Mailer. He is a forgiving man. I hope he returns soon. He never minds getting mud on his boots. Of course, I'm the one who has to clean them. Good luck, good speed. I hope you can keep dry. And there can only be Martin. You believe he stole from you? Not from me, though, from my lord. 1 gold, 1 silver, a handful of gulden. Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. I love this frog. Yeah, I saw him doing that too. He seemed harmless. I do think he will be upset about the book. So something was stolen from the guest house. Of course, Martin was looking through the fucking window, so he's clearly the perpetrator here. Oh, Jeez, it's about time, and we haven't hit the drop yet, but I think I need to stop for now. I'm so sorry, folks. This game autosaves, so I think we're good. Just leave myself at the Abbey so I know where I'm going next time. Next time! Well, the drama continues. I really like this game so far. This game has been very interesting. The presentation is excellent. The dialogue is very engaging. I get what they're going for in a lot of cases, but there's a lot of extra history that I don't know about that I'm learning about, which is also cool. Just very good production so far. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving, folks. I may come back with more of this later on after dinner. I gotta see how I feel after eating a lot of food, but there will definitely be more of this over the weekend, over the rest of the week and weekend. So I hope you'll join me for that, folks. Be sure to follow if you're not already doing so. I do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And we will see you next time for more Pentiment.